Hey Aries, welcome to your singles reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get all the messages I post each week. I'll leave information regarding what decks of cards I use and how to contact me for personal readings in the description box, guys. Okay, so let's begin. King of Pentacles here. Somebody who's very good with their money, very business orientated, knows what they like, takes care of themselves. When you first meet this person, you will mistake them as selfish, right? Just because they're very goal orientated, like, no, this is what I had planned to do today. And you're like, well, can't we just fit it in? And, this person's very, I want to go here and this is my route and this is what I'm going to stick to. So this person in the beginning might seem very boring towards you, but this is somebody you're not already attached to. Okay, Four of Pentacles reverse. You haven't built a foundation with them yet. So this is a new person coming towards you, or somebody you already have around you, like a friend or something like that. It's not a relationship that you already have. This person is not being egotistical and things like that. It's sort of like who they are and how they are successful. This person is very successful, that they're searching for abundance in their life. They haven't quite made it to where they want to be. So this is what their focus is. It will be attractive about them as well, but initially it might be a bit off-putting. So you might have to learn to look past this. It's usually that your soulmate is different from your usual type and expectations card, that, okay, this seems quite unattractive, that, they are, sticking to a path and they're very rigid on it. It's not ego and it's not selfish, right? Because the King of Pentacles is right way up, the Emperor is reversed. So because I was asking, is this person, on a bit of an ego trip? And this was answering no here. So it's just that they're not at where they want to be in life yet. So they're striving for better all the time. It's really beautiful qualities to strive for better. Ace of Swords reversed. So again, they're not a great communicator. You might have to drag answers out of them, or it might be something that they're not really interested in, text messages and things like that. So you're like, hi, what are you up to? And you'll get no reply. And then you're like, they'll text you like, what time was that dinner date? And you're like, well, are we still going? I didn't realize I spoke to you and I didn't get no reply. That would drive me crazy, being a Scorpio, this lack of communication. But once you get to know, this is saying go for the date. Don't miss this opportunity, okay? Because it's a little off-putting in the beginning. But this is somebody who will really nurture you, somebody who's good for you, and they're actually very kind, okay? You haven't actually finished going through a death process, meaning, you're still finding yourself maybe after a bad relationship or a relationship that came to an end as well. So this is why the Divine's brought you two together, somebody who's very kind, but, very goal-orientated, so that the Divine can show you, look, this is not a bad thing to put yourself first. The Divine wants you to learn to put yourself first, and this is what this person does. So you'll see it's not selfish. You'll see this person achieving goals in their career, maybe even buying a home for themselves. And they could be of similar age as you, and you're just like, how did this person get here and I'm here and we're the same sort of age? And that's what the Divine wants you to learn. This selfishness, or this time spent on looking after yourself and setting your goals, is not a bad thing. It might be that you as a person who was very caring and giving and, took everything lightheartedly, but people then started taking your kindness for weakness. So the Divine really wants you to step away from that sort of energy. The Star, it won't feel like, we're destined to be. When you meet somebody and they're just automatically, you're like, they're the one forever. So this person might not feel like the one. And it's just because the stars haven't aligned here, because you haven't fully healed and got on the process. This person is actually in a better position than you. Often we'll go into relationships after healing thinking, oh, I'm on a healing path, I'm on a spiritual path, I'm, getting higher, I'm ascending. So this person might not be that. But actually, when we're vibrating high, we're attracting high vibrating people in. This person is already like that. Actually, it's you that needs to finish the process. It's you that needs to rebirth yourself. You've been through the death. Now you need to give birth to the new you here. So let's see what's going on, what extra messages we have for you. It's quite interesting that, you know, you're meeting somebody who's vibrating higher than you. Might be you're used to meeting people who are vibrating lower. So the qualities might look the same as being selfish, okay, but they're not. Listen to your intuition reverse. So this is reversed because it's a trigger of yours to think, oh my God, this person is just like my ex, they're selfish and things like that, and it's not. So know the difference. I feel you're being taught here between your intuition and your triggers. Okay, let's see. Let go. So this is letting go of the past. Perfect timing. Okay, so it's time to let go and rebirth yourself here. Abundance. Look at this. You and this new person might even like start a business together, because this is a great person to work for, a great you know company to work for. So they will rub off on you in a good way. So this is why the divine's bringing them into your life. It's the perfect time for them to enter, so you can learn this lesson about the difference between your triggers and your intuition, and that this self-care is not selfish, it's necessary. It's leading towards this abundance. The Emperor reverse, not quite reached their goal yet, but they're heading towards abundance, and so will you. And this is why you guys are great for each other. Thank you, universe. Yes, that's what we should be practicing every day. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perceptions so that I can see what is of the highest good of all, right? So this is to widen your perspective, but usually where a lesson comes with an element of loss before, this is helping you to expand without that element of loss, okay? Because you're in a position where you can be taught without having to lose something. So that is wonderful. Let go of all that isn't serving you, and you know, ask what's for your highest good and what's for the highest good of everybody, and you'll be in tune with the universe here. So it will be really beautiful and really I feel like this will be, the word that came was interesting, but it's more than that, because it is a love relationship that's coming. Just, it isn't romantic just yet. You're waiting on the perfect timing here that, well, the divine's waiting to say, okay, this is the moment you two fall in love. So you could be working on a project together and things like that. Or, you know, you're like, wow, I really like watching this person and listening to their advice. And then when you realize, oh my God, I'm in love with this person and this person's in love with me. So it starts off like a friends thing, and you build a foundation, because the romantic foundation with the Four of Pentacles reversed isn't built yet. So that's something to remember. Don't rush it. Take it slow, because there's this earthly energy about them. If they're not an earth sign, it's definitely slow, committed, driven energy. Kindness. This person is very kind, but they might seem King of Swords energy, like, oh, I'm quite cold, ignoring me. But they're not. They're driven and focused on their goals in life, achieving this abundance, and it will rub off on you, and it will be great for you. So yes, say thank you, universe. Good luck, guys.